Hello, members of the community interested in dogs. If you are one of those who are watching us for the first time, join our community to grow with you. Today we show you 5 critical things you should never do with your dog. Every dog has many great qualities but is also very different from us. Do you know what some of those differences are? There are many things you should never do with your dog. Here are 5 things you should never do with your dog that could cause injury or even death. Number 1. Never leave your dog alone in the car. It is a no-brainer, but it's so easy to forget. Like most pet owners, you probably leave your dog in the car regularly, whether it's because of work or traffic or even because it's too hot outside and you want to keep your dog cool. But leaving your dog alone in the car is dangerous for several reasons. The temperature inside a car can get very high very quickly, making it difficult for dogs to breathe if they're not wearing a seatbelt or harness. You may not know how long your dog has been left there, which could mean hours or even days. The longer they're left without water or food, the more likely they will suffer serious medical problems or even die. Even if they seem calm when you bring them out of the car, they could still suffer from heat stroke or other injuries that aren't immediately apparent. Number 2. Never let your dog roam off-leash. It is a dog's world, and we are just living in it. The best way to show your dog that you love them is to keep them close. And if they want to get out and explore, you'll have to keep them on a leash unless you let them wear a halo collar, where you can let them roam to a specific area only as you can control and set an invisible fence for them. If you let your pup roam. Number 3. Never skip vet visits. We know getting your dog checked out by a vet can be challenging, but you should never skip vet visits. Not only are they essential for the health and well-being of your dog, but they also help keep you informed about any potential issues you may be having with your pet. First, you need to know that most dogs are prone to getting fleas. The best way to prevent this is by regularly taking your dog to the vet. It's also essential to ensure that you use flea products on your pets regularly, so they don't get sick. Many people think their dogs won't get anything serious if they do not have regular checkups, but this isn't true. Many things can happen when it comes down to illnesses like cancer or heart problems. If left untreated, these things will cause even more problems later. Number 4. Never ignore signs of stress. It is easy to ignore the signs of stress in your dog. After all, dogs can't speak, and they do not point out when they're upset. But ignoring a dog's stress signals can be dangerous. When dogs are stressed, they often become hyperactive and anxious. They may start barking or biting at the furniture or people they meet. These behaviors are normal responses to stress and should not be punished. Your dog may also stop eating or drinking excessively, something you may not notice right away because your dog will continue to eat and normally drink when you're home and around other animals that help keep her calm. If you see these signs in your dog, you must take them seriously and address them immediately. Number 5. Never give your dog human medicines without consulting your vet. It is important to remember that just because a pill or shot is safe for humans, it might not be safe for your dog, and vice versa. If you don't know what your dog can and can't take, speak to your vet before administering any medication. The best way to give your dog human medicines is to talk with your vet. If you give your dog human medicine without consulting your vet, you could be putting your dog at risk for side effects and even allergic reactions. Final thoughts. Dogs are magical creatures. They can sense when someone needs to feel good and do anything in their power to make that person happy. You can't help but feel the love that they have for you. However, it isn't hard to take this love for granted. It's up to you as a dog owner to ensure that you're treating them well. While dogs can do much independently, they still rely on you for guidance and wisdom. May this article help you remember what you shouldn't do to your dogs. Thank you for watching. If the video adds new information to you, share it with your friends. Support me by liking and subscribing.